Hello everybody, J King TV here. Today I'm bringing you a brand new episode of the What If series. Today we are going to be doing a what if the Eredivisie and the Jupiler League had £1 billion each in their balance. So this is going to be a 10-part series. We are going to be looking at managers' sackings, we're going to be looking at transfers, we're going to be looking at what teams are doing to become the best team in the world. Is it going to happen? Are they going to go in debt? We don't know. So this is going to be a very interesting series. First things first, we are going to go through the sackings. So I will holiday this until the 5th of August per season. Per season will be an episode. I'm looking to do about 10 episodes in this series. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I know I've got a lot of Dutch people in my stream who like this kind of stuff. So they did request it. I'm going to do it. It does look like it's going to be a bit of fun. So we're going to see if, obviously we only put £1 billion in the balance of each club. At the start of the season. You can't see that now because I have a holiday this season. So this is the first season. We'll find out what transfers people made. We'll find out what managers, like I say, what managers been sacked, if they've improved their facilities, just what they're going to do. Obviously, none of the chairmans had a foreground or anything like that, or sugar daddy. So it's going to be quite difficult for them to keep their money, especially with the Jupiler Leagues. There's not much money in the league. I'll give you a little warning. I'm probably going to butcher every single name going forward on this. So I get told off quite a lot in my stream for butchering a lot of names. We're going to go forward. We're first going to show you who's been sacked. So Almere City. I have no idea if you say that. Well, sorry. The first one is Utrecht. Sacked Ten Hag. No one's signing. We'll just go through who they bring in. So there's been a lot of sackings, as you can see. So the first one is Utrecht Eredivise. So De Boer, you guys, a lot of you who know the Dutch football leagues will have to let me know if you think money is making a difference. I don't really know the Dutch leagues that well. Does Frank De Boer, would he usually come the Dutch league to a team like Utrecht, or is it the money talking? That kind of thing. So then next one, FC Eindhoven, which I think are a team in the Jupiler League. Hank 10K has joined them. Martin Jol has joined PEC. Almere City FC Aya Bonafreri. Looks like most of these are Dutch. He's 72. So Go Ahead Eagles sacked somebody. So these are the sackings at the moment. So Menzo takes Go Ahead Eagles. So Stanley Menzo. Sparta Rotterdam have sacked as well. Colantuano, as Italian, has joined NAC. Coleman's takes FCM in hot seat, so Jan Coleman's has joined there. Sparta Rotterdam, Aya Boy, Foeki Boy, sorry. Willem 2 hire De Jong, Henk De Jong maybe. Yapstam has joined. I know Yapstam. I can say Yapstam quite well. Has joined FC20. I think I got that right as well. Petrovic takes De Graafschap. Hot seat, so Zekro Zelko, he's joined them. And then we've got Roda, have sacked their manager as well. Snowy takes charge at Roda. Mike Snowy, sorry, I'm so sorry. FC Os, Aya Van Nistelrooy, so that's a bit surprising. Would that usually happen? FC Oz, Ruud Van Nistelrooy has gone there. Telstar 1963 Aya Hasselbank, so Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank has gone to Telstar 1963, and that is what really happened with the sackings. Apart from this last one here, look, Nieholt has joined Helmand Sport. Apart from that, that's all that's really happened on this one. So looking at the transfer, what we're going to do, we're going to move on to the transfers for the first season. We'll go month by month to see who the top players are have been bought in. I'll be back shortly. And welcome back, guys. We are back in July. We have filtered it down to Dutch players only, well, Holland players only. We're going to start in July. So the money got pumped in on the 3rd of July, I believe. So as you can see, there was only really one sale, and that was from PSV to Marseille. So at the moment in July, no one was really spending much money. Going on to August, we had a sale, FC20 to Hammarby. That was another sale as well. So nothing really happened in the first transfer window. Obviously, the budgets and stuff would have been the same. We got to January and clubs did start to spend a little bit of money. Ajax bringing in a guy from Palmero. This 28-year-old, sorry. 20 determination. So they bought him in. Apart from that, you've got AZ purchased someone from Sofia. a few more players leaving. You've got someone else going to Ajax as well from VVV. Apart from that, not really much was spent. They are pretty much the highest transfer fees. Obviously, the problem is, like I said at the start of the video, there will be a time, probably next season, where you start seeing them spend money. They have got the money in the bank. I imagine the board's deciding what to do with it. The transfer budgets are the same as what it originally starts out on FM. So, you know, some clubs may pump money in January. Some clubs may pump money in the summer next season. So I'm expecting to see some major transfers next season on the next episode. But there might be a few. So obviously we'll see the start of this transfer window for this season as well. But then we'll go off that. So in February we had a sale from that was the sale out actually. We had Shane O'Neill purchased by Red Bulls. Yeah, there was only sales on that one. So nothing really happened, to be fair. We get to June 2018. What I'll do, I'll start the next episode from July to show you that. But, you know, we are getting to July. We're in June now, so this is pretty much the end of the episode. Well, end of the transfer, the month that we're looking at. So, obviously, the question is as well, is the Dutch teams going to be able to keep hold of some of the players like Dolberg, like Lozano? Obviously, Lozano's gone now, but are the Dutch teams, with the amount of money they've got, are they going to be able to keep hold of them? We don't know. Looking at this, there was another lot of sales. We had a Dutch one here. Bo de Bruyne went from AZ to Twente. Another one, Michel van Bergen, went from Vitesse to PSV. Another one, Cheek Toure, went from Feyenoord to VVV. So at the minute, it's a lot of transfers within the league. There's nothing really massive coming out. You can see there's a lot of transfers though. Teams are just, I imagine, just sorting themselves out at the moment, but nothing from any other major league or player. Obviously, Ervin Lozano went from PSV to Arsenal. Apart from that, nothing else really happened in June. Obviously, the transfer window opens, I believe, in July, maybe. I'll have to double check. But that is the transfer, so not really much to show you there. The main one really being Ervin Lozano leaving for 15.5 million, and the biggest transfer in this season is Bo de Bruyne from AZ to FC Twente for 9.25, 14 million in total potential cost. So what I'm going to do now, I want to show you the first season. We'll see who got promoted, who got relegated, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so we're back with the first season. Feyenoord winning the title on 72 points, 23 wins, drew 3 and lost 8. Ajax was only a point behind them on 71. They're very close at the top. I mean, PSV wasn't that far away either. And it starts to drop. AZ and Vitesse finished 4th and 5th. Looking at the relegation, Sparta Rotterdam got relegated. Roda Kerkrade got relegated as well. Looking at the Jupiler League, so I'll have to go back. So NEC got promoted to the Eredivisie, and Fortuna Sittard also got promoted. Looking at the transfers, obviously we've shown you the transfers for the whole of kind of both the leagues in total. It was Holland that was situated, so I don't need to go through the Jupiler League. If anything big comes through, it will be put onto that screen we've just been on. So what we're going to do now, we're going to quickly have a look at any European competitions that any clubs was in. We'll look at Europa League and the Champions League, see what the Dutch teams did, and then we're going to compare them next season. We're going to do a lot of comparisons in this series. So I'm going to be back in a second, and I will show you the Europa League. Okay, guys, welcome back. We are at the group stages last season. So looking at Group A, Vitesse finished on 4 points in Group A, so they did finish 4th. Going forward, we also have Utrecht, who finished 4th place as well on 4 points, so not very good for the Dutch teams in the Europa League as it stands. I'm not sure. There's another one. Ajax also finished bottom, which is very, very surprising in that group. That's a group where you'd fully expect Ajax to at least challenge for 2nd place in the Europa League, so not very good. That is all the Dutch teams. Well, let me just double check if any got knocked out from the Champions League into the first knockout round. Looking at this, there doesn't look to be any Dutch teams who finished 3rd. So let's go to the Champions League. We'll do this now. I won't skip over. It only takes 2 seconds to just find it. So looking at the Champions League right now, go on the previous season. Let's go to the group stage. And let's see if there is any Dutch teams in here. It doesn't look like it, actually. Unless Feyenoord. Where did Feyenoord finish? I haven't seen Feyenoord yet. So Feyenoord we're just looking for right now. Feyenoord actually finished 4th, so that's why we couldn't find in the Europa League. So a very, very bad season for Dutch clubs in the European leagues. Every single team finished bottom of their group, which means even Feyenoord didn't go to the Europa League. So not a very good, and we're open to see an improvement on that next season. Like I say, clubs, the reps are the same. The problem is when you've got so much money, you can spend and spend and spend, but unless you get an improved rep and you start winning these type of big competitions, the clubs are going to struggle. They're going to lose money. There's no way to bring that money back. So it might see some clubs going into debt. You might see some clubs, I don't know if they'll liquidate, but they'll be really, really in debt. Might even go to amateur contracts. So, you know, it's not great. But no, like I say, not a very good at all. And that brings the end to this episode. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching it. If you do like the episode, please do consider dropping it a like. If you aren't subscribed, also drop a sub as well up top. That will be fantastic. But thank you so much for the support. Obviously, I'm talking about Twitch now. I am a Twitch streamer for FM Scout. Many of you will know who FM Scout are. I've decided to give YouTube a go on the second side of things. So no, it's been great, and I will see you next time for episode 2. When we come back on episode 2, it will be the 5th of August 2019. We'll see what's happened in the Champions League again. We'll go through everything we've gone through, and hopefully the Dutch teams will do a lot better. Catch you later.